Hey Believers, this is SUPERZOMGBBQ, and today we've got Elimination Chamber, the brand new mode for WWE Supercard is here. An all-female mode, meaning that you need to have some damn strong female cards for this mode. Which is why you might have seen Supercard put out a lot of female events recently, and even have an end of month pack for the login bonus that includes a female superstar in WrestleMania or SummerSlam, and this is the reason why. But without further ado, before we break into Elimination Chamber, break it down, look at all the individual aspects of it and how it works, please leave a like on this video if you enjoy what you see, subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications whilst you are there. And if you're enjoying the Season 4 content or there's something else you want to see in Season 4, let me know in the comments section, and also let me know what your thoughts are on the game mode once you've seen it. But let's break into the Elimination Chamber match. Again, all female cards. You see I've got a couple of Beast cards here, monster cards, got a couple of Titans in ladder matches. I just want to say a huge thank you, by the way, to It's My Yard and to Sports Gaming Universe or Match OT for providing me the footage for this segment, because I tried to get access to the Elimination Chamber and King of the Rings and the game failed. It just kept coming back with the same errors. It's because it's an early version of the game. But less said about that, more said about the Elimination Chamber. So first of all, you got our Charlotte Flair against their Bayley, and Charlotte Flair has more stats than the Bayley, but this works very similarly to Royal Rumble. You have 10 cards in your deck, all females, which is also a great way to train them. And you'll have your first match. You don't choose the first person, as far as I'm aware. You just literally have to play the game and then you'll see what happens to the stats afterwards. Just like Royal Rumble, those stats will then depreciate. But unlike Royal Rumble, where you have one set of stats that gets called, in Elimination Chamber, 2 stats or even sometimes 3 stats gets called, and then your superstar, as you can see by Charlotte there, is down in speed and charisma. Now this Lana is going to lose to Dana Brooke. The entire idea around the Elimination Chamber is, so when you're in a match, you'll have 10 cards. You pick 6 of them and 1 will show up face up, 1 will show face down. When you go to pick those cards, you've either got the ability to choose a card you know already, or a card that you don't know what it is, but you might have a good idea it might be better than any of the other cards you've got. For example, if you've got a WrestleMania 33 female, and you know the rest of your deck has got SummerSlam 17 Pro females, then you're of course going to use the card that's face down because it's more likely to win. So you'll see here that the discard pile is to the left hand side and the deck that's available is to the right hand side, and you then choose 1 or 2 of those cards. If you don't choose that card, it goes into the discard pile. If it wins a match, it goes into the discard pile. So you eventually will end up with no cards in your deck and 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in your discard pile. Plus it takes place, and I love that they've done this, inside of the Elimination Chamber, and this brings up possibilities for cage matches, Hell in a Cell matches. I'm sorry, and Hell in a Cell match has got to happen at some point soon. I absolutely love this. The fact that it's in the Elimination Chamber is great. Now you'll see here that I've got 4 cards remaining, and I need to pick the best possible card. So I'm hoping that Alicia Fox can be called in either power or charisma or in many more stats than 1. You'll see some 3 stat matches here as well, and I'm hoping that Alicia Fox can outwit Dana Brooke, because Dana Brooke's card is quite stat heavy, but she has a big weakness. As you see here, Dana Brooke does take advantage of the lower stat Alicia Fox, and now we have the deck back. The discard pile moves to your deck, by the way, once you've completed all of the cards that are in your deck. And once someone's got 0 cards left, that is when the game is over. You can see Nia Jax versus Asuka. I believe that this should be a win for Asuka, but we'll see when it happens. And we get a nice win for Asuka there against Nia Jax, but now she is down several stat points. He still has 4 cards remaining, I have 3 cards remaining, and 2 of them have had massive amounts of damage done. Talking of the devil, here is a 3 stat match for Charlotte Flair. Power, speed, and charisma. You can see Becky Lynch has got incredibly weak stats. She has been absolutely mutilated by another card. Well, I thought she was going to lose, but no, apparently not. Okay, in which case, fair enough. I thought she was going to lose now. I calculated all the stats up, and I thought she was going to win. Okay, 2 + 2 is 4, -1 is 3. Quick maths. Brooke is going to go up against Natalya now. Again, I'm hoping that we can possibly get another win. I believe we can. Natalya is going to get the win here, which is a big boost for me. However, again, she's going to have lower stats now. She's lost almost half her power and speed. And then we go down to a deck of 2. And this is what I really like. And the other difference between this and Royal Rumble is that you get 2 support cards, whereas in Royal Rumble, you get no support cards. I wonder if they'll possibly add that in another time. I don't know. So Billie Kay then wins that battle, and I'm down to 1 against 3. It's almost like a Survivor Series match every single year they have Survivor Series. There's always 1 person against 3. It's almost a guarantee that Charlotte's going to lose. It's only a matter of time. Stats get lower and lower and lower. Eventually, your cards are pretty much worthless. And unless you face some really weak cards, you're pretty much done. I mean, Billie Kay here is going to take out Charlotte, and that is going to be the end of this match, and I get a nice horrible loss. Well, I didn't. It's My Yard did. So, again, huge thank you to It's My Yard for providing the gameplay. Let me know what you thought of that in the comments section. But now on to something that is linked to the PvP modes, and that is Momentum. Now you'll see coming up now that there is a screen where you have the rewards every week for your performance in the Momentum section. Momentum is dictated by the amount of games you play, and if you play more and more games, then you'll get more and more momentum, and the more momentum you get and the higher momentum level you get, the better the rewards are as well. And this is divided into leagues: bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. More on the rewards in a later video that we got going live. And this explains how the momentum system works. Once you've got a momentum slot for that week's events, you can use a superstar from your deck, although it hasn't been confirmed if you lose that superstar after using it or whether you can't use it anymore in that mode. I would say it's likely you won't lose it. It's not like a fusion chamber where you kind of put things in and you don't get them back afterwards. So if you finish with a rank 7 momentum, you get yourself 5 momentum slots, and you also get yourself 3 packs as well, whether that's a Silver League pack, Gold pack, or Platinum pack, or Bronze pack if you're in the Bronze League. And as far as I'm aware, the first 2, although correct me if I'm wrong, go up to the next league when they finish that PvP season. And your PvP season is ongoing. If you play a game in 1 week, then you go automatically into the next week. If you don't play any games that week, the likelihood is you're going to get relegated down to, if you're in gold, to silver, or silver to bronze, or platinum to gold, or whatever. If you're really active, it's likely you're going to get yourself into a higher division. And every week, there's going to be a brand new PvP mode. It'll cycle between Elimination Chamber, War, which is a new ranked mode, and Royal Rumble. And this begins on a Monday and ends on a Monday. I imagine it will end at 8 AM in the morning, which is 12 o'clock Pacific time, every single week. And every Monday you'll get your rewards sent out, which I've just shown you here, and you can use those in the CP store. But you'll also get your momentum slots, which you can then use to put superstars in for certain stats. So for example, you might have yourself a, I don't know, Roman Reigns with an up arrow, which will give you a speed boost. You might have yourself a Dusty Rhodes, which is a right arrow. You might have yourself an Undertaker, it's a left arrow, and a down arrow, Kevin Owens. And all those 4 together will give you a huge boost. But whether those are then usable again is the biggest question on my lips, because if you use a SummerSlam 17 Pro and it's one of your best cards in your deck, or a Titan Pro, that is something that could be slightly concerning and worrying, which I think we need to get clarification from Cat Daddy first on that. Whilst I've been explaining it, I've had a second Elimination Chamber game here, and we got ourselves a Charlotte Flair, which, Macho, I'm going to have a word with you about tokening cards, my friend. You've silver starred. You've botched that one well and truly. Can we have a Macho botch in the chat, please? That'd be great. Macho botch, and I'll pin someone's comment to the top of the chat. Unfortunately, my cards aren't doing so well. Not many of the cards were fully trained up. You can see here I've got the Bailey, which is ludicrously low rated. Although we do make a smart choice here to go with Charlotte Flair until we realise that there's a Nikki Cross on the other side, which means that I'm kind of screwed. But it is down to really the power of your female cards in this mode. There's nothing else that will determine whether you're going to win and whether you're going to lose, and I really can't wait to get my hand on it. My question is, which one do you think will be the first PvP mode that is launched in Season 4. I personally would love to see Elimination Chamber, but I can see them holding that back for another week, maybe, although I think it would be the smartest thing to do to get people used to it. But we definitely need some work after these two games. Elimination Chamber is definitely not an easy mode, and it's going to take some time to learn, but those rewards are so worth it, especially Royal Rumble and Ranked mode. That could be very, very interesting. But it's also going to be interesting to see what kind of decks people use for Ranked mode. Are we going to see people go full on PCC and just push as hard as they can with maybe an alternate deck with lower cards? Maybe with Royal Rumble we'll see a very similar thing with people putting overpowered cards. Or maybe it's going to be locked to your deck. Who knows? Maybe if your deck's in rare, you aren't going to be able to get some of the Platinum rewards. But we've lost 2 games in a row, so you know what? I'm going to call it there. I think the premise of Elimination Chamber is in a fantastic mode, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it myself when Season 4 releases tomorrow. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Leave a like if you like what you see in this video, and also tell me what you think of Elimination Chamber in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and one last thing, and that is to Sonic!